gonna be difficult, but it's gonna be worth it. So keep on going, and no matter what, I'm proud of you.
Just go out, make the most of your 4 years, slow down, and enjoy what you have.
To my freshman year self, you're about to start the absolute craziest 4 years of your life. And I know it's scary right now because you just moved 1,000 miles away, but it's going to be so worth it. And it's going to be so exciting, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited for you.
Congratulations on finishing a 5-year degree in double major. It was difficult, but you stuck through it. You're pursuing your dreams. You want to be a musician and a businessman, so I'm very proud of you. And know that even though this was difficult, and you can start hard things and complete what you want, so if you want to do something difficult in the future, you know that you can do it.
Freshman year grace, it is not as bad as it seems. You can do it. You just have to take it day by day. You're almost done, and I'm so proud of you.
It goes by really fast.
Listen to your parents.
My advice to my freshman self would be to soak it all in. It'll go by fast and you'll meet some of the greatest people of your life, and just honestly take it day by day and just don't worry about it. At the end of the day, if you're just stressed about it, it just isn't that worth it. That isn't worth it that much at the end. So I would just say to, go out and explore and make all the memories that you can.
There's no way for you to know that I'd be where I am now, but I'm so glad that you kept running through the storm and reaching for the stars. So keep your chin up, put your seatbelt on, and always remember that minamahal ka ng pamilya at mga kaibigan natin.
A message to my younger self would be trust in the process. Know that you'll end up where you need to be. Stop stressing about the little things. And everything that needs to be will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to the May 2025 University of Nebraska-Lincoln Undergraduate Commencement. I'm Rodney Bennett, Chancellor of the University of Nebraska, the flagship land-grant Big Ten Research University. Thank you for joining us today in Pinnacle Bank Arena and live on our website around the world for this special moment in the lives of our graduates and in the life of our university. Please rise if you're able as Annie Van Kampen, a Bachelor of Music candidate in the Glenn Korff School of Music, leads us in singing our national anthem. Pursuant to an act of Congress, those who have served in the military may salute even though not in uniform.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
Thank you. You may be seated. Today, we are here to celebrate the remarkable achievements, perseverance, and dedication that has brought the class of 2025 to this significant milestone in their lives. As students, you have raised our level of critical thinking and creative activity as a world-leading institution of higher learning, adding to the legacy of alumni who have earned their degrees at Nebraska. We are indeed proud of you. You are a graduate of one of the greatest universities in the world, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Today, we present degrees to this accomplished group of students earning bachelor's degrees and who will now share in this impressive heritage. We are always pleased when administrative leaders of the University of Nebraska system or members of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents join us and congratulate our students on Commencement Day. The Board of Regents, the governing body for the University of Nebraska, consists of 8 voting members elected by district for 6-year terms. The board also includes 4 non-voting student regents, 1 from each University of Nebraska campus, who served during their tenure as student body president. The Board of Regents provides strategic leadership to the university, promoting and advocating for the advancement of the university's mission of education, research, and outreach. Among its many duties, the most important include selecting the president of the university system and approving the budget and tuition rates. Today, we are pleased to have with us System President Jeffrey Gold, Chairman of the Board of Regents Paul Kinney, Regent Tim Clare, who represents District 1, which includes Lincoln and Lancaster County, and UNL Student Regent Elizabeth Herbin. Would you please stand so that we may greet you appropriately? Thank you all. On stage and on the arena floor are members of the senior administration of the university. Each member is listed in your program. They provide leadership in all facets of university operations. And even though it may be invisible to you, each of you today has been affected by the hard work and dedication of these outstanding leaders. I would ask these administrators to please stand if you're able to do so, so that you might be recognized. Thank you. The university faculty and staff form the heart of the university. We are deeply grateful to them for their time and efforts in helping our students reach their educational goals. Throughout the arena are university marshals in red robes assisting with the ceremony today. They are faculty and staff volunteers led by our head marshal, Dr. Robert Garman. Dr. Garman is professor of classics and religious studies. We are also grateful to members of the faculty and staff who are attending commencement. Will all members of our faculty and staff throughout the arena please stand at this moment? Thank you all. You may be seated. To our graduates, seldom does a person accomplish something as important and as challenging as earning an academic degree without the support of other people. This is our opportunity to thank parents, grandparents, family, and friends who share in the limelight of this occasion. Let's give your family and friends a great big Husker round of applause. At this time, I would like to recognize an individual among our graduates who has meant a great deal to the university and who has worked closely with the Chancellor's office. Would Corey Savella please stand? Where are you, Corey? Way in the back, all the way in the back. Corey is, let me tell you just a little bit about Corey. Corey is a colleague who has been an employee of the university for 28 years. He has pursued a degree while working full-time as Assistant Director of Special Event Technology and Executive Support. In fact, he serves on the Commencement Committee, and he is producing the technology for today's event. Corey, thank you for all that you do for the University of Nebraska and the Lincoln campus, and we congratulate you on your persistence in earning your degree today. Congratulations, Corey. It is now my privilege to welcome to the podium President of the University of Nebraska System, Jeffrey Gold. President Gold has held several roles in the University of Nebraska system since 2014, including Chancellor of the University of Nebraska Medical Center, Chancellor of the University of Nebraska at Omaha, and Executive Vice President and Provost. Most recently, President Gold was selected by the Board of Regents to serve as President of the University of Nebraska system, a role that he began last summer. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the podium our system president, President Jeffrey Gold.
Well, thank you, Chancellor Bennett, for that really gracious introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all of you to the spring commencement here at UNL. Particularly to the parents and friends, loved ones, colleagues who are gathered here to celebrate their graduates. It's so good to see you here, to fill this room, and to hear your thunderous applause when we go through the program and award the degrees. Having raised 2 children, I am well aware of the fact that to some extent insanity is hereditary. You get it from your children, and seeing this day arrive is a very important one. To our faculty and staff, to the administrative leaders of the campus, my most profound gratitude as well, because not only would these events not occur, but that there's not a single student here who is going to receive their degree in a few minutes whose lives have not been touched, formed, mentored, coached in many different ways by our faculty and our staff and through the decision-making of our leadership. I'm here to tell you that in my now 12th year here at the university, I have never been more proud to be a Nebraskan, and I've never been more proud to be the president of your university. There is no question that there are very serious challenges and opportunities that are confronting higher education across our nation today. But I am here to tell you that your university system is strong, well-positioned, and is in every possible way going to go through this period of transition and to emerge stronger and better and as the university of the future. Or as we like to say, we're on an odyssey from excellent to extraordinary. However, in the remaining few minutes that I have, and I originally was told I had 35, but it's actually 3 to 5 minutes, and I will not take advantage of that. And I will cede my extra time to the regents. I wish to comment to our graduates today, to those of you who will cross this stage in just a few minutes. This is your day. It is your day to celebrate all the hard work, the camaraderie, the dedication, the study, the research, all of the things that brought you to this commencement ceremony. But I would also not lose track of the fact that commencement ceremonies, being awarded a degree, particularly a prestigious undergraduate degree, is truly life-defining moment. And there's a big difference between having a day of celebration and having a life-defining moment. There are very few of those that you will have. Childbirth is one, marriage might be another, loss of a loved one, yet another, unfortunately. But receiving a degree is a life-defining moment. It is a time for you to look back on all of the dedication, hard work, and life lessons that you have learned, and I am sure there's no one in this room that hasn't had challenge as well as unique opportunity. But equally importantly, and perhaps more importantly, it is your day to grasp hold of your future and ask the question of, so what? What am I going to do with this diploma that I now have? How am I going to make a difference, and how am I going to change the world? There is not a single student in this room who, when they receive that degree, will not be capable of changing the world. It's just a question of to what, how, and with whom you're going to do it. And my only advice to you is pretty simple. Think big. Realize that the tool chest that you have, your knowledge, your skills, your experience that you have here, have taught you how to address challenge, how to make plans, how to manage your time, and most importantly, how to think big. And so with that, I wish you the very best on your remaining journey. I hope that you will be proud alumni, as I am proud to stand before you today. And as always, go Big Red. Thank you.
Thank you, President Gold. I know our students who are graduating today understand organizational charts and structure. President Gold is my boss, and so if he wanted 35 minutes, he certainly could have taken 35 minutes. But I'm so glad that he stayed within the 3 minutes that he was assigned. Thank you, sir. Next, I'd like to welcome to the podium the Chairman of the Board of Regents, Paul Kenny, who will be followed by UNL Student Regent and outgoing President of the Association of Students for the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, Elizabeth Herbin. Like each of you on the arena floor, Elizabeth has completed the requirements to earn her degree, which will be conferred this afternoon. Elizabeth, congratulations on earning your degree, and thank you for all of the ways that you worked to elevate the University of Nebraska-Lincoln experience for our students. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Mr. Chairman, the podium is yours.
Good afternoon. I'm very proud to be here representing the Board of Regents with the class of 2025. Chancellor just informed me that I could also use 35 minutes, and I plan to. Commencement is truly a team effort, so I want to congratulate everyone in this arena who played a part in helping our students reach this point. This moment belongs to you. Days like today are best serving University of Nebraska. Commencement reminds us of a fundamental mission of our university. We have the greatest privilege in the world, helping to prepare the next generation of leaders for Nebraska. Looking out at our graduates today and seeing the pride and joy in the faces of their family, friends, professors, it's clear we've been delivering on that mission. Our world today needs thoughtful, principled leaders who understand and serve a purpose bigger than themselves. Leaders like you all. We have the responsibility to serve for the greater good. And if we all do our part, no matter what path we choose in terms of a career, our family, or our community involvement, whether you choose to start a business, serve in the military, or pursue an elected office, or volunteer in your community, we all have a role in making Nebraska a better place to live, work, and raise our family. Your University of Nebraska education has prepared you well for this life of leadership and service. In fact, I believe there's never been a better time to take a Nebraska degree into this world. You've learned very valuable lessons at UNL, both inside and outside the classroom. You've learned how to be resilient, compassionate, and curious. Our faculty and staff have given you the tools for growth and success. These lessons will carry you far. And while you're earning a degree today, my hope is that there will only be one chapter in a lifetime of learning for all of you. When you're a student of life, learning, you might always be able to challenge everything that comes your way, but also to lead, impact the people around you, and build even a greater future for us all. Congratulations on behalf of the Board of Regents. We know you will do great things. We'll be cheering you every step of the way. Go Big Red.
Good afternoon, everyone. Families, faculty, staff, friends, and importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Elizabeth Herbin, the 2024-2025 UNL Student Body President and Student Regent. It was the opportunity of a lifetime to serve my peers in this role, and I thank you for entrusting me with the responsibility. On behalf of the students at UNL, congratulations. To my fellow class of 2025, this chapter of life began at an uncertain time in a world that was still recovering from the effects and restraints of a global pandemic that reshaped how we lived, learned, and connected. Although our first year did not look exactly how we expected, here we are. We built connections, joined RSOs that shaped our experiences, and had internships that connected us to the Lincoln community. We're uplifted by family and friends and are leaving as proud Huskers. Graduation speeches seem to carry a lot of pressure to be deep and meaningful, but the truth is that life doesn't usually come wrapped up in neat little packages. Instead, it hands us moments, small yet impactful times that shape who we truly are. The moments when you showed up for a friend, won an RSO election, finally understood something after days of confusion, or had the courage to speak up when it really mattered. Those are the experiences that have helped mold us and will stick with us as we look back on our college years. This is the Husker experience. Class of 2025, we've been through a lot together, and we didn't just survive. We moved forward with purpose and determination. Congratulations to all of us, and of course, go Big Red.
Mr. Chairman, Regent Herbin, thank you all for those remarks. I would now ask you to direct your attention to the Husker vision screen for our congratulations from Dr. Pete Eklund, President of our Faculty Senate, and Mr. Jordan Gonzalez, President of our Staff Senate.
Congratulations. Representing the faculty at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, I would like to offer you the absolute warmest congratulations on your recent and amazing successes that helped you arrive at this momentous day. As someone who has all three of their degrees from the Big Ten, I can easily say that it is an amazing launching pad for starting the next significant life chapter, whether it is entering the workforce, furthering your education, or exploring other paths. Your professors, advisors, teachers, research mentors, and extension educators are behind you all of the way. We celebrate with you the experience, knowledge, skills, and work. And we have enjoyed watching you grow in problem-solving skills, researching, growing intellectually, or becoming the human you were meant to be. Always remember that this is not an ending, but a new beginning of amazing things to come. We are proud of your accomplishments and wish you great successes and happiness. Welcome to an elite club, being an alum of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Howdy, Huskers. Congratulations on achieving this important milestone in your life. Staff embody the university's core mission of ensuring that every interaction with every student matters. There's a proverb that says, "It takes a village to support a person." We're grateful to have been your village, your support, and your hype crew over the past 4 or more years. From our custodians and career coaches to our public safety and student affairs professionals, it's been our pleasure to support you and watch you grow up to build confidence to tackle the big challenges of our time and change the world. We're proud to play a small but significant role during your college experience at Nebraska. On behalf of the more than 4,000 hardworking staff members at the university, congratulations on your graduation. The world is a better place because of people like you. Go Big Red.
Pete and Jordan, we thank you both for those warm congratulatory wishes to our students today. It is now my honor to present Lieutenant Colonel Philip Garrido, Commander of the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps, who will deliver the oath of office for our students who are being commissioned today into the United States military.
Thank you, Chancellor Bennett. Graduates and families, leadership of the university, good afternoon. Today, 15 young Americans will become commissioned officers in the United States Armed Forces and join the ranks of other graduates from this great university who serve or who have served, continuing the legacy of those serving and protecting the freedoms of our nation, many of whom are combat veterans and some of whom paid the ultimate sacrifice. At this time, I invite any of our graduates today who served who are serving in the armed forces of our country to stand and be recognized. Many of you are wearing red, white, and blue cords in signifying your service. The University of Nebraska is proud of what its military graduates have attained, and in recognition and appreciation of their service, I'd like to give you a round of applause. Thank you. Now, seated up front are our future officers. The University of Nebraska is equally proud of them and their dedication to serving our country. With the preparation, development, and academic success that they have accomplished here at the University of Nebraska, I truly believe these graduates are destined to become outstanding future leaders for America. Members of the Board of Regents and the University Administration, on behalf of the Departments of Military Science, Naval Science, Aerospace Studies, I am honored to present to you these candidates who, in addition to their academic degrees, have voluntarily completed a military training program that qualifies them to serve in the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force. Will the commissioning students please rise and come forward for the oath of office? Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Jacob Brown,
having been appointed an officer in the United States military,
having been appointed an officer in the United States military,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation, or purpose of evasion, and that I will fulfill the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter.
And I will fulfill the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Peace. A round of applause for the United States military's newest leaders.
Congratulations to our military students. We will now begin awarding degrees. Grad Images will photograph the candidates as they receive their degrees. The company will contact you to offer photographs from today's ceremony. Instructions on how to place an order are listed in your program. It is now my privilege to invite to the podium Dr. Mark Button, Interim Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Chancellor Bennett. Good afternoon. We have students who have completed the requirements in the University Honors Program. They are wearing scarlet and cream-colored braided cords over their right shoulders. Also wearing scarlet and cream shoulder cords are students who have completed the requirements of the Jeffrey Rakes School of Computer Science and Management and the Nebraska Business Honors Academy. Would these students please stand? Students who have fulfilled requirements for academic honors established by their colleges are wearing special medallions with their academic regalia. Those students who have earned degrees with distinction are wearing a medallion with a red ribbon. Will these students please stand to be recognized? Students who have earned their degrees with high distinction are wearing a medallion with a white ribbon. Will these students please stand? And students who have earned their degrees with highest distinction are wearing a medallion with red and white ribbon. Will these students please stand? We will now begin awarding baccalaureate degrees. In today's ceremony, we recognize 81 students who have earned the distinction of Chancellor Scholar. These are students who have earned an A in all of their graded work at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and all other post-secondary institutions. They are wearing a medallion denoting them as a Chancellor Scholar with a red and white ribbon. The university marshals will now direct these students to the stage to receive their diploma from Chancellor Bennett. And the names of our graduates today will be read by Vice Chancellor for Business and Finance, Mike Zeleny, and UNL alumna, Jana McGuire.
Student Regent Elizabeth Herbin. Paige Aberson. Maya Isabel Anderson. Sophie Anderson. Rachel Aarons. Ryan Barrett. Bethany Barnwell. Griffin Bellamy. Mallory Bellamy. Diana Bralita. Caitlin Breitbarth. Margaret Bittner. Sarah Burbeck. Claire Butterbaugh. Raina Cateau. Alexis Cherry. Carly Cohen. Kaylee Kosterison. Jalen DeBoer. Rachel Dirks. Elena DeVenso. Tyler Doherty. Gavin Dunsey. Audrey Ellis. Sarah Ellison. Grace Faltine. Benjamin Ferguson. Kennedy Fisher. Emily Fitzpatrick. Annalise Gallo. Landry Geiger. Paul George. Truman Gilner. Carly Goddess. Aiden Hand. Mason Harden. Brennan Harms. Alexandra Hausman. Ellie Higgins. Adithya Jane. Molly Jenkin. Allison Grace Cassing. Mackenzie Kirk. Laura Kirschenbaum. Chase Kling. Spencer Knight. Zachary Kozak. Kyla Kubik. Peyton Coleman. Yixing Liang. Michael Martinez. Maria Matashi. Joshua Miller. Kylie Miller. Roel Navarrete. Rainey Nielsen. Jordan Oliver. Emma Okendo. John Post. Grace Shermer. Amelia Schwensen. Grayson Teresa Scott. Luke Scrabble. Cassidy Smith. Mark Staley. Abigail Steedham. Truman Stroller. Skylar Sudbeck. Josh Swanson. Karina Swanson. Savannah Toth. Grace Van Cott. Kelly Vandenbos. Alexander Ventura. Sarah Wallace. Zachary Wallenberg. Brooklyn Weddle. Carrie Werman. Gabe Wemhoff. Grant Winklebauer. JC Zobek.
Candidates for degrees in the College of Engineering will be presented by Dean Lance Perez and Dr. Carl Nelson, Associate Dean.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Bennett, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I am honored to present to you those students who have fulfilled the requirements for Bachelor's of Science degrees in Engineering, Computing, and Construction.
Ashton James Abdul.
Emma Abernathy.
Mustafa Al Lami.
Sarah Al-Wahabi.
Mohammed Sahib Al Tueg.
Lance Althouse.
Mackens Estern Altador Sr.
Sahara Al-Whaley.
Hector Amaya.
Benjamin Anderson.
Kieran Andrews.
Kendry Arascada Duray.
Abigail Eit.
Luke Bartz.
Michael Bates.
Bryce Bauer.
Caleb Baumgartel.
Francisco Becerra.
Trenton Beekman.
Ella Bender.
Brady Benson.
Indigo Blood.
Nicholas Bocott.
Brooke Bodie.
Grace Bogoslawski.
Dylan Bonner.
Barrett Boudreau.
Braden Boudreau.
Callan Brandt.
Quentin Brumbaugh.
Carter Buckley.
Carlos Bueno.
Diedrich Berger.
Alexander Canfield.
Taylor Carlson.
Aaron Case.
Wyatt Cassidy.
Maria Castorena.
Angel Abraham Cervantes Garcia.
Colby Chappelle.
Nirav Chenga Reddy.
Victoria Chin.
Evan Christensen.
Jacoby Christensen.
Douglas Clark.
McKellen Clark.
Gavin Eugene Richard Klaus.
Jeffrey Claxton.
Marshall Clementson.
Jared Coe.
Peyton Comer.
Hector Kong Jimenez.
Qin Ping Feliz Kong Jimenez.
Mary Connett.
Andrew Cook.
Dylan Cork.
Addie Lee Craig.
Byron Cruz.
Trevor Cubston.
Kaylee Cunning.
Adam Dahlman.
Zayden DeLeo.
Chloe Diebler.
Evan Decker.
Cameron Detweiler.
Carolyn Dillman.
Josh Donahue.
Matthew Donzig.
Nathan Dorway.
Tyler Downey.
Roy Domblowskis.
William Duralia.
Jeffrey Dusang.
Justin Dvorak.
Michael Ecken.
Ethan Eckhart.
Isaac Edelbrock.
Zachary Ellers.
Riley Einspar.
Connor Eitzman.
Abdulrahman Abdulazim Elhaj.
Grace Ellis.
Logan Elwine.
Michael Endicott.
Chandler Erickson.
Jake Irwin.
Olivia Farman.
Turner Faxon.
Kelly Fedderson.
Joshua Feng.
Nicole Fiebiger.
Kevin Fierro Chavez.
Zachary Furniture.
Isabella Flesia.
Valentina Fowler.
Keo Frank.
Sam Freeze.
Carson Fritzen.
Christopher Freizek.
Ethan Gaddy.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Adarsha Kanason.
Zhangyu Gao.
Gurva Gatamenisi.
Isabel Gilseth.
Alexander Philip Gilson.
Samuel Wallace Gittleman.
Clara Rose Glock.
Joseph John Glogowski IV.
Samuel Goddard.
Spencer Godina.
Akshita Goyel.
Alexander Goff.
Colden Grassmeyer.
Sean Griffin.
Hunter Gray.
Miles Hagerty.
Isaac Hepner.
Luke Harms.
William Hammond.
Gazwan Haskin.
Jacob Harvey.
Abigail Hebel.
James Head.
William Henningsen.
Tristan Hymas.
Grant Haywood.
Samuel Christopher Herring.
Wesley Hill.
Yaneli Otago.
Justin Holiday.
Noor Himden.
Mia Gabrielle Therese Hoppins.
Rock Homeyer.
Andrew Houghton.
William Howard.
Lin Hua.
Eileen Shee.
Mahmoud Jabber.
Benjamin J. Shang Huffer.
Bryce Henry Johnson.
Alexander Hines.
James Carney.
Logan Jackson.
Katie Kirsten.
Brian Cardell.
Brandon Clean.
Gracie Kerr.
Nicholas Kleinsesser.
Arnav Prashant Kandalwai.
Aiden Kanopik.
Justin David Clean.
Tate Kojal.
Derek Cluck.
Luke Kreifels.
Vlad Kovalenko.
Cassidy Kugler.
Luke Kramer.
Gwyneth Lane.
Gavin Krachek.
Xiang Lee.
Tyler Kuhlback.
Chase Lockhorn.
Cade Lee.
David Lynch.
Easton Lemon.
Connor Mahoney.
Sarah Louderman.
Alexander Kelly Marcus.
Furka Mahdi.
Nate Matthews.
Harry Ravine Moncherimni.
Madison McCarthy.
Juan Martinez.
Alex McDonald.
Charles Tyler Mays.
Tegan McGann.
Matt McCaslin.
Abby Metchsky.
Logan McDonald.
Adam Miller.
Trent McKeegan.
Dylan Miller.
Aaron Mick.
Henry Millward.
Cole Miller.
Teresa Monsees.
Shane Miller.
Mason Moore.
Nathan Moats.
Sofia Morales Mendovieso.
Nicholas Montemarano.
Herman Giovanni Murcia Martinez.
Peter Morales.
Matthew Nanfito.
Lucas Morgan.
Christian Nguyen.
Dominic Negley.
Zui Nguyen.
Maxwell Nelson.
Kaylin Nguyen.
Kong Nguyen.
Connor Nichols.
Elvin Nguyen.
Michael Negrilla.
Titan Yan Nguyen.
Raul Nia.
Jacob Nichols.
Kari Ishmael Omar.
Stephen North.
Jason Osterholt.
Liam O'Malley.
Cole Oswald.
Jacob Osborne.
Zachary Posh.
Joel Ostrom.
Dimitri Papa George.
Jeremy Oswald.
William Paxton.
Luke Papa.
Gary Pekarek.
Jake Parkman.
Seth Peterson.
Kai Pierston.
Kylie B. Pham.
Avery Penn.
Tommy Fan.
Ken Pham.
Eric Pogemeyer.
Min Fan.
Sean Poppins.
Shathra P.B. Singula.
Caden Potts.
Atticus Pulling.
Shruti Pradeep.
Talon Pospisil.
Jack Rodermacher.
Rebecca Powers.
Evan Rusho.
Caden Putney.
Gideon Ray.
Trayvon Rainey.
Ben Reinecke.
Clayton Rao.
Drake Rischblager.
Kyle Rentz.
Benjamin Roberts.
Philip Reitmeyer.
Alberto Rafael Rodriguez Leyva.
Luke Rice.
Jacob Rohn.
Alex Roy.
Casey Rose.
Dashel Romansky.
Arif Roseland.
Caleb Rosenboom.
Holden Rusa.
Chloe Rubish.
Shane Salter.
Jace Ruth.
Abigail Pearl Sanders.
Sebastian Sanchez Salinas. Trigby Santelman.
Jacob Sauer.
James Sawal.
Hamdan Anwar Saeed.
Anna Schupel.
John Selzer.
Grant Shanley.
Jack Shaver.
Felicity Sierra.
Bo Simone.
Chiryu Singh.
Onyx Sisodia.
Jonathan Skelton.
Alexander Skillman.
Aiden Smith.
David Thomas Smith.
Harrison Smith.
Wyatt Smidra.
Dublin Smith.
Andrew Sungrowth.
Jack Sotak.
Emma Sokup.
Robert Spots.
Aaliyah Stanford.
Tyler Stanley.
Jacob Stadema.
Lucas Stevens.
Isaiah Stone.
Connor Story.
Rian Stoltz.
Ryan Thomas.
Vaughn Thompson.
Michael Tim.
Nicholas Todd.
Mia Twigo.
Pierce Tomlinson.
Jared Tuff.
Joe Toff.
Luis Ignacio Tovar.
Francisco Tremonte Bisneto.
Raymond Tran.
Natalia Trejo.
Logan Trimpey.
Aiden Trumbull.
Ling Trong.
Tanner Turek.
Jacob Urban.
Cheyenne Urban.
Trevor Ventura.
Derek Vasquez.
William Ventling.
Sophia Virgilito.
Trevor Volmer.
Laurel Sky Wagner.
Alyssa Waller.
Braden Weekly.
James Wills, Jr.
James John Kerr Wilchin.
Elijah Worth.
Gage Witzig.
Nicholas Watelski.
Lauren Woodard.
Bin Wu.
Tong Wu.
Hayden Wolf.
Matthew Ickes.
Joshua Yellick.
Gunser Yung Tang.
Rakamin Zamek.
Jen Zaspan.
Jimmy Hua.
William Johnson.
Grant Brown.
John Paul Orrit.
Grady Hennickson.
Lucas Dule Rowden.
John Perot.
Colin Haryu.
Nathaniel Robinson.
Jacob Lang. Irby Uribe. Grace Charlesworth.
Congratulations to all our graduates from the College of Engineering. Candidates for degrees in the College of Education and Human Sciences will be presented by Interim Dean Nicholas Pace and Dr. Linda Young.
Will the candidates please rise? Chancellor Bennett, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Sciences, I'm honored to present the students who have fulfilled all the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Arts in the College of Education and Human Sciences.
Jackson Gilner.
Lydia Ackerman.
Abigail Adams.
Jaylee Adams Tools.
Maggie Adden.
Kreese Anwar.
Matthew Akins.
Sarah Sahib Altiweg.
Jenna Albers.
Sarah Anderson.
Claire Anderson.
Cade Argo.
Angelica Fregoso.
Kelsey Byer.
Elle Beatty.
Mackenzie Bayless.
Brenna Marguerite Baker.
Kayla Benson.
Blair Beecham.
Sydney Bodie.
Bryce Benish.
Anna Boyd.
Olivia Bigelow.
Kobe Bray.
Aya Boko.
Kaylin Brown.
Tom Braun.
Mariana Marie Buchholz.
Rosie Brackey.
Kirsten Bull.
Emma Brownlow,
Kerrigan Burns,
Jack Butticky,
Grace Burry,
Morgan Burke,
Kaiten Butcher,
Hannah Burnside,
Bailey Carter,
Daphne Buss,
Cooper Caskey,
Haley Bykirk,
Jessica Catton Cruz,
Madeline Cashmere,
Katie Charest,
Laura Casney,
Carrie Christensen,
Leslie Chaparro Gonzalez,
Mackenzie Clymer,
Bailey Schote,
Savannah Croft,
Bridget Clark,
Jasmine Marie Cunningham,
Ella Crawford,
Humum Darwish,
Hope Cummins,
Amanda Davis,
Cassandra Cuppy,
Nicole Davis,
Alexandra Daub,
Sailor Dean,
Nicholas Davis,
Daisha Delancey,
Cassandra de la Cruz Gutierrez,
Cole Dolan,
Vincent DeFilippo,
Alyssa Dozler,
Brenna Dirksen,
Jillian Drozda,
Savannah Dorothy,
June Dunsmore,
Ella Draving,
Sadie Eggerling,
Alyssa Dunlap,
Jacob Engel,
Sophie DuPont,
Dylan Ernesti,
Timothy Ellers,
Jamie Philippi,
Katie Erlbacher,
Haley Folk,
Delaney Fursley,
Faith Ford,
Caitlin Felsted, Brooke Forcier,
Barrett France,
Cameron Foster,
Chavi Alessandro Galvin Rodriguez,
Kate Gable,
Andres Garcia Vargas,
Heidi Garcia,
Juwan Gary,
Madison Garrow,
Crystal Garza,
Alejandra Garzga,
Brecken Gentile,
Benjamin Gertis,
Luisa Zambelli,
London Gillum,
Caitlin Goman,
Elizabeth Gerardin,
Katie Gore,
Taylor Goodrich,
Lauren Mary Greenwald,
Megan Graham,
Rachel Grunke,
Isabella Gregg,
Taylor Gustafson,
Connor Grease,
Asia Marie Hall,
Allison Gernon,
Natalie Hansen,
Isabel Hansen,
Ashley Hedrick,
Emily Harder,
Ian Hemmett,
Wyatt Heckenlively,
Aaron Henn,
Nathan Helt,
Morgan Michelle Hickey,
Emma Heminger,
Catherine Hills,
Elizabeth Hirati,
Caleb Hobelman,
Sarah Higley,
Zane Hoffman.
Christopher Heiser.
Benjamin Hoppins.
Gretchen Hodge.
Hallie Horner.
Caleb Holmbeck.
Duncan Hauser.
Allison Horner.
Madeline Hubert.
Carly Hofick.
Callie Jensen.
Caden Hudson.
Jordan Johnson.
Abigail Huff.
Riley Johnson.
Alexander Johnson.
Dominic Jones.
Riley Johnson.
Elsa Johnson.
Cecilia K. Rose Jones.
Mackenzie Callwait.
Skylar Jones.
Sydney Kearns.
Emily Jordan.
Allison Kelly.
Burke Keene.
Emma Kiffmeyer.
Natalie Keller.
Connor Cleakin.
Kyla Eileen Kenny. Jaden Christitis.
Haley Kleinschmidt.
Benjamin James Klein.
Avery Knoll.
Kristen Clement.
Catherine Kreis.
Kelly Kozal.
Caitlin Kahneman.
Ian Robert Cruz.
Brooke Leonard.
Sebastian Losterer.
Allison Lears.
Isabel Leiden.
Brooke Taylor Little.
Paige Lindau.
McKenna Lovehog.
Kayla Lawrence.
Delaney McCrander.
Kate Mockle.
Kalaya Manning.
Fatima Madera Hernandez.
Ashlyn Marshall.
Jameson Margets.
Madison Martin.
Lauren Marshall.
Emma Mathias.
Ava Maston.
Jillian McAdams.
Jordan Mavis.
Sydney McCracken.
Sophia McClelland.
Brenna McQuillan.
Kira McCrory.
Madeline Metzger.
Yazika Mendez Gomez.
Erica Michael.
Corin Michael.
Winona Mitchell.
Jay Mills.
Lori Mortensen.
Paxton Moore.
Julie Marie Nakashima Pedroza.
Tristan Mosel.
Megan Neal.
Lainey Nauman.
Grace Lynn Nelson.
Alyssa Neff.
Emily Newman.
Olivia Nelson.
Andre Nguyen.
Hannah Newport.
Jesse Nguyen.
Anna Thang Nguyen.
Vinnie Vin Nguyen.
Kimberly Nguyen.
Aaliyah Jo Osigero.
McKenna Niehaus.
Isabella Orsi.
Emily Arona.
Emma Osborne.
Yadira Ortiz.
Grace Palmer.
Grace Osika.
Gretchen Panovich.
Blake Haben.
Kayla Peters.
Spencer Pankratz.
Sarah Filer.
Jenna Paul.
Lily Peening.
Serena Peterson.
Samantha Jo Pinney.
Kaylee Fahm.
Ruth Ploshek.
Tyrell Pierce.
Garrison Potato.
Kara Pasali.
Jaden Powers.
Tatiana Papa.
Lauren Proctor.
Sylvia Polis.
Phoebe Ratcliffe.
Presley Pribble.
Aaron Reese.
Brooke Quadhammer.
Haley Reed.
Matthew Ramirez.
Haley Revord.
Colton Reed.
Mackenzie Rice.
Carson Reese.
Alexa Richter.
Fernanda Reyes Zamora.
Nolan Riley.
Josephine Richards.
Ellie Risdall.
Meadow Reitzel.
Kent Robertson.
Alberta Marie Rimdahl.
Rebecca Rowe.
Sarah Ritterling.
Hallie Rourke.
Morgan Robinette.
Braden Ruffner.
Cassandra Rodriguez.
Shayna Russell.
Kaylin Rohde.
Sophia Shell.
Mackenzie Rowland.
Hannah Shills.
Kara Rocco.
Sarah Schmidt.
Trinity Shart.
Alexa Schroeder.
Hudson Shearer.
Mallory Schultz.
Amanda Schmidt.
Weston Schwartz.
Eva Schreiber.
Ariana Serow.
Jaden Schultis.
Ellie Sheen.
Jaylee Schuster.
Rebecca Sherwood.
Jada Scribner.
Jaden Shively.
Samantha Shanks.
Austin Sides.
Nora Shihata.
Kenna Simpson.
Madison Simon.
Haley Seifert.
Isabella Shotkowski.
Jasmine Small.
Elena Patricia Simpson.
Cole Snook.
Emma Simpton.
Nathan Snyder.
Jada Skalik.
Catherine Softly.
Grace Smith.
Jenna Spomer.
Carson Snow.
Casey Stark.
Trevor Snyder.
Courtney Stava.
Shay Spalding.
Kaya Stewart.
Sophie Sprang.
Braden Storovich.
Mallory States.
Aiden Strauss.
Nicholas Steffen.
Reese Sullivan.
Mia Stiles.
Jared Smartwood.
Elizabeth Stratman.
Elizabeth Thayer.
Alex Strittmatter.
Piper Thompson.
Jackson Taubenheim.
Grace Thompson.
Sydney Teal.
Addison Timmerman.
Alexis Thompson.
Brianna Trampy.
Lucas Tim.
Alyssa Troy.
Kira Torkelson.
Ethan Trout.
Teresa Lynn Tu Tran Lee.
Sarah Elizabeth Twitchell.
Libby Traster.
Addison Jubilee.
Jackson Turman.
Aaron Eulis.
Garrett Twitterow.
Annie Vanna.
Creighton Uher.
Rosa Vega Jimenez.
Ryan Unger.
Cecilia Villa.
Joseph Vanderbeek. Deanna Vincente Gomez.
Franklin Vogt III.
Archer Vogt.
Catherine Wattis.
McKinley K. Voss.
Zixin Wang.
Catherine Wall.
Morgan Weber.
Delaney Warner.
Morgan Weiss.
Claire Weber.
Hayden Winlent.
Addison Kalia Weeder.
Laurel Wheeler.
Benjamin Welch.
Elsa Wilcox.
Dejae Julianne Destiny Wesson.
Emma Wilson.
Josie Wickman.
Morgan Wiseman.
Kayla Williams.
Isabella Wright.
Brooke Winter.
Bennett Searle Yellowbird III.
Ashlyn Wright.
Abel Yolich.
Allison Yapple.
Madeline Zolderik.
Ashley Everino.
Ashley Goodyear.
Anna Zingler.
Islam Yvette Martinez Alvarez.
Althea Gay.
Stanley Morgan.
Melina Costal.
Elizabeth Irene Curies.
Silas Allred.
Cade Heffner.
Easton Bowers.
Mr. Corey James Savela.
Rihanna Elaney Wells.
Congratulations to all our graduates from the College of Education and Human Sciences. Candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences will be presented by Acting Dean Pat DeSalt and Associate Dean June Griffin.
Will the candidates please rise? All right. Chancellor Bennett, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I am honored to present students who have fulfilled all of the requirements of the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science.
Abigail Yeoman.
Gabriel Olivia.
Abdel Karim.
Fatima Abdulali.
Meklit Aga.
Gianasha Agbelite.
Wilbur Aguilera Matthias.
Kebra Albrecht.
Basmala Mayad Aldin.
Zahara Al-Gharib.
Zachary Wheatley.
Joseph Allen.
Adeline Almanza.
Sira Al-Rasharwi.
Ahmed Mohammed Al-Said.
Milak Al-Sharifi.
Jessa Alspa.
Marie Alcones Fanensteel.
Michelle Amani.
Jasmine Amaya.
Manal Aman.
Jehu Uk An.
Derek Anderson.
Elizabeth Anderson.
Mitchell Anderson.
Ellie Aruza.
Angelia Arnett.
Julia Arrigo.
Mackenzie Ash.
Emily Rachel Austin.
Syra Babagol.
Nicholas Wolfgang Basler.
Ratnashri Samyatha Baretti.
Marshall Baker.
Ashley Ballantyne.
Vince Barger.
Madeline Barkman.
Kayla Barnes.
Mitchell Bobman.
William Bauer.
Sophia Becerra.
Anna Bazada.
Sailor Barons.
Thomas Beamer.
Alexander Berry.
Isabel Berlin.
Haley Bogenreef.
Emma Bitterman.
Avery Belitho.
Callista Bogenkroger.
Haley Brakefield.
Kendall Boyce.
Natalie Brandt.
Jordan Brantz.
Garrett Brax.
Olivia Brem.
Caleb Brink.
Alyssa Brooks.
Amara Bryant.
Kobe Bryson.
Grant Buddha.
Aaron Bowie.
Quinn Bunger.
Jillian Bunger.
Anastasia Marie Berg.
Kedron Berg.
Malia Bussard.
Grace Cahill.
Carson Cahill.
Addison Calfee.
Autumn Carlson.
Anna Carpenter.
Katie Carpenter.
Crystal Carrillo.
Ann Cashmere.
Beckett Catron.
Emma Cavalier.
Hudson Chadwick.
Dane Chamberlain.
Aston Chitzos.
Maria Antonia Chica.
Andrew Chablinski.
JL Elizabeth Clark.
McKenna Clinch.
Ethan Clinchard.
Savannah Kleitz.
Chase Collingham.
Caden Keneally.
Amy Connor.
Nolan Connor.
Jessica Cooper.
Benton Cornett.
Maria Fernanda Kadam Pacheco.
Taylor Courtney.
Shane Daly.
Haley Dittmer. Madeline Davenport.
Sarah Nicole Danielson.
Mindy Dimke.
Aiden Davis.
Quentin Denton.
Audrey Denning.
Megan Durbin.
Mac DePriest.
Laura Deemer.
Alex Diaz.
Emma Dirksen.
David Dirks.
Presley Domke.
Emily Doman.
Nathan Dohauer.
Grace Donovan.
Brecken Duncan.
Caitlin Duffy.
Juliana Durio.
Jessica Dunn.
Mallory Eastland.
McKenna Dravietz.
Brooke Edwards.
Maya Ekstrom.
Muhammad Ali Imam.
Musare.
Catherine Erickson.
Caleb Akebal.
Madeline Faber.
Valerie Facio-Lam.
Isabel Fairbanks.
Stephen Syed Faltis.
Jackson Farrow.
Dominic Ferrero.
Ashley Finnegan. Tyson
Riley
Forbes.
Forsch.
Kayla Foster.
Jake Fox.
Grant Franken.
Tommy Frazier III.
Catherine Freeman.
Drew Frederick.
Himanshu Gandhi.
Abigail Gantz.
Cameron Garbett.
Carly Gartner.
Morgan Gaspar.
Ricardo Gatto Heel.
Jackson Galkey.
Emma Georgia.
Saba Gafar.
Matthew Gillespie.
Savannah Gomez.
Dahlia Gomez Jura.
Christian Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Eulalia Gonzalez.
Harper Maddie Gordman.
Haley Gosh.
Sophia Grace.
Rose Martistella Grantham.
Tyler Gray.
Maria Green.
Carissa Gregory.
Gage Gredicke.
Blake Gross.
Skylar Grunder.
Blair Gutschall.
Nathan Harburg.
Carson Haberyan.
Bailey Hajni.
Logan Hake.
Solon Hallman Gonzalez.
Anna Halverson.
Savannah Ham.
Faith Hampel.
Diana Hassan.
Chelsea Hanway.
Rowan Hevronek.
Zura Hashim.
Grace Hazek.
Kara Haynes.
Joseph Hyrigs.
Abigail Heerspink.
Nikki Helmberger.
Jocelyn Helt.
Austin Henneke.
Emma Helt.
Melina Herrera.
Ana Marie Hernandez.
Rachel Hain.
Rita Jolie Herrera Viado.
Isabella Hyatt.
Ronnie Michael Heteranto.
Nathan Hill.
Sophie Hill.
Paulina Holly.
Dalton Holstein.
Catherine Ingebretson.
Kaylee Hughes.
Morgan Isbell.
Justice Irvin.
Anna James.
Maria Gregoria Izaguirre.
Ashley J.
Allison J.
Benjamin Jazeski.
Serena Jentz.
Grant Yoakum.
Brian Jimenez Aiden.
Laurel Jones.
Trey Alexander Johnson.
James Jura.
Taylor Junker.
Alexander Kalo.
Faith Jurgens.
Lamia Campbell.
Gwendolyn Kahn.
Caitlin Kelleher.
Nicole Callio.
Abigail Kelly.
Maya Keetle.
Madison Kent.
Sarah Kelly.
Hafeen Kudea.
Cameron Kelly.
Catalina King.
Amanda Kephart.
Max Klein.
Haley Keno.
Bradley Klug.
Emma Klein.
Hannah Knorr.
Kaylee Klostermeyer.
Clara Kokier.
Andy Konovic.
Caroline Kraus.
Isabel Knutson.
Katie Crone.
Isabel Kolb.
Kelsey Elizabeth Kurian.
Shia Kreifels.
Wuyi Hyun Kuwoon.
Cameron Cully.
Thea Louise Leahy.
Brooke Katilik.
Ann Lambus.
Matthew Lebenz.
Zane J. Larson.
Caleb Leibel.
Cecily Catherine Lawton.
Megan Lange.
Tyler Lay.
Leah Larson.
Olivia Lemka.
Amy Lay.
Jessica Lee.
Avery Lefevre.
Barrett Liebentritt.
Christopher Lermer.
Anna Little.
Lu Chung Lee.
Catherine Loftus.
Jonathan Lindgren.
Sarah Lakota.
Madison Lloyd.
Matthew Lowry.
Naza Logans.
Stephanie Mack.
Antonio Lopez.
Neantiope Mating.
Nicholas Lounsbury.
Connor Mallon.
Isabella Lucero.
Nicole Murino.
Grace Macklin.
Kendra Marshall.
Morgan Madsen.
Kylie Matusek.
Kendall Mangle.
Paige McConnell.
Avery Marquis.
Gavin McGear.
Maggie Massey.
Kaylin Melton.
Maria Alexandria May.
Luani Mertonat Martins Alves.
Elizabeth Marie McCarty.
Lauren Miller.
Brady McGear.
Sydney Miller.
Caitlin Meyer.
Muzin Salfadine Mohammed.
Angel Mendez Lopez.
Lauren Moon.
Franklin Miller.
Haley Moree.
Nadia Miller.
Katarina Morton.
James Moeller.
Adam Murphy.
Nicole Alexandra Mateza Gonzalez.
Brooklyn Moore.
Keegan Moore.
Paige Myers.
Shadira Moronis.
Sarah Nass.
Emmy Munson.
Elizabeth Nelson.
Jack Murphy.
Rachel Mark Nelson.
Savannah Musich.
Kylie Newkirk.
Abigail Jo Nadwick.
Andy Nguyen.
Zaina Nasser.
Carlene Nguyen.
Haley Nelson.
Whitney Nguyen.
Sydney Nelson.
Kristen Nevis.
Jackson Ness.
Claire Novak.
Thao Nying.
Grant O'Connor.
Anna Nguyen.
Haley Olberding.
Locke Nguyen.
Sarah Omar.
Alyssa Nielsen.
Colton O'Neill.
Tomina Niles.
Adam Osborne.
Molly Nowak.
Eric Ovenden.
Oriolua Ungali.
Danielle Paul.
Nicholas Olson.
Rosalia Paredes.
Karam Omari.
Ian Huntaro Parmali.
Andrea Orozco Lopez.
Jayadeep Petty Reddy.
Callum Osborne.
Olivia Pereira.
Merlin Padilla Damas.
Alexis Perlman.
Aveda Palmer.
Alexis Peterson.
Emmy Parker.
Jenny Peterson.
Hannah Pierce.
McKenna Phillips.
Lars Peterson.
Carly Pistolka.
Esmeralda Perez Torres.
Faithly Podzemek.
Sina Peterson.
Raylyn Post.
Haley Peterson.
Madeline Preister.
Tai Yuen Nifam.
Camden Pullen.
Garrett Pickerel.
Lauren Qualls.
Landon Pitts.
Samavi Rafiq.
Kashish Pure.
Victoria Randolph.
Olivia Prosick.
Elizabeth Rappel.
Colton Price.
Victoria Raveling.
Pasabong Panpoka.
Claire Estelle Reed.
Noah Rockwitz.
Chelsea Remiga.
Kristen Ralston. John Rankin.
Allie Reynolds.
Ashlyn Rasmussen.
Ellie Resnicek.
Benjamin Ramsborg.
Ella Ridge.
Anna Reyna.
Karen Jasmine Rodriguez Cortez.
Ashley Reneker.
Julia Rose.
Liliana Reynolds.
Sarah Rust.
Dylan Richard.
Cameron Schaefer.
Sean Wrinkle.
Nora Schlegel.
Holly Robinson.
Grant Schneider.
Kyle Ronspies.
Zoe Schultz.
Victoria Rubido.
Caitlin Scott.
Piper Sacco.
Ruby Sikora.
Jaden Schilke.
Isabella Shattuck.
Jake Schmid.
Abigail Shee.
Hannah Sholin.
Amanda Simon.
Autumn Schramm.
Cadence Skiles.
Leo Schumacher.
Alexis Smith.
Jackson Sears.
Desiree Smith.
Emmy Seafeld.
Ellie Smith.
Caitlin Sheldon.
Jacob Snyder.
Jonas Schragel.
Sienna Solar.
Sneha Singh.
Kennedy Summerer.
Amanda Smiley.
Evan Spellerberg.
Anya Smith.
Jagger Spearing.
Ellie Smith.
Isabel Stickles.
Dima Kari Smokwe.
Brooke Ashley Stroutman.
Miyoka Zinso.
Martin Stumpf.
Prene Somavrarupu.
Zachary Steven Sako.
Minjae Song.
Elizabeth Sullivan.
Emma Spence.
Danielle Sutton.
Alex Stevens.
Chase Owen Tabor.
Gracie Stoops.
Rowan Tadaniani.
Elizabeth Struey.
Sam Taylor.
Tony Stump.
Corey Thigh.
Paul Suter.
Mallory Thompson.
Ian Sutton.
Henry Thompson.
Emma Grace Tate.
Lily Tobiasen.
Carlos Antonio Tavera Villegas.
Katie Top.
Mitchell Texel.
Morgan Tracy.
Madeline Thompson.
Logan Tran.
Victor Toms.
Bree Tumlinson.
Nyan Kordeng Timothy.
Maria Video.
Bridget Toomey.
Lauren Van Treek.
Ginger Tracy.
Jocelyn Vasquez.
Dana Tran.
Jade Vilwalk.
Bernice Trapp.
John Vanas IV.
Anna Olferts.
Gage Wagaman.
Reese Van Osdal.
Addison Wagner.
McKenna Varlick.
Peyton Sierra Walsh.
Alyssa Faith Batir.
Nathan Wargery.
Daniel Vinton.
Kathleen Washington.
Kai Waddell.
Emily Webb.
Michaela Wagner.
Jacob Weber.
Ariana Denise Nashawn Walker.
Morgan Wire.
Catherine Wong-Snyder.
Logan Wentworth.
Mason Warner.
John Terry Whitner.
Rem Watts.
Isabella Williams.
Frankie Webb.
Vanessa Wise.
Libby Weddle.
Jada Ralsted.
Trifina Evelyn Wells.
Palmer Wright.
Leanne Wetta.
Malia Wise.
Aaron Michael Wickland.
Megan Zapp.
Sydney Wiersma.
Ida Ziccarelli.
Jay Williams.
Emily Nelson.
Dylan Wood.
Grant Bowden.
Grady Wright.
John Lindsay.
Yvonne Wu.
Wyatt Vivier.
Sophia Elizabeth Wyville. Alex Lillian Young. Ryan Zeleny. Ruthie Linnea Zielinski. Nolan Litchfield. Julian Nguyen. Joshua Morgan. Tessa Fiore.
Would all of the candidates earning baccalaureate degrees please stand? By the authority of the state of Nebraska, which is vested in the Board of Regents, and upon recommendation from your faculty, I am pleased to confer upon each of you a bachelor's degree according to your particular curriculum and course of study, with all of the associated privileges, responsibilities, and honors thereto appertaining. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. As we are nearing the close of the ceremony this afternoon, I would like to thank those who have helped with making this a very special day. Thank you to the University of Nebraska faculty, brass, percussion, and our national anthem soloist. We would also extend special appreciation to the staff of the Office of the Registrar, who worked to ensure that each of you are leaving the arena this afternoon with your actual diploma in the diploma case. I would like to thank Husker Vision, the Nebraska Alumni Association, the University Marshall Corps, and the University Commencement and Recognition Committee, chaired by Dr. Vanessa Gorman, for the great care that they took in planning the ceremony this afternoon. Would you please join me in a round of applause for all of those individuals? Graduates, the pin that you received today from the Nebraska Alumni Association designates you as a UNL graduate. We hope that you will wear it proudly. You are now part of an alumni network that reaches worldwide. Please direct your attention to the Husker Vision screen for a message from Executive Director of the Nebraska Alumni Association, Shelley Zaborowski.
Congratulations, graduates. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Nebraska alumni family. Today you join a family of more than 200,000 Huskers living all around the world. I encourage you to stay connected with the university and your fellow alumni as you go forth. The path for your Nebraska experience was paved by those who came before you. It now becomes your privilege to pay it forward to the next generation of Huskers. As an alum, there are volunteer opportunities to mentor current students, chances to share your experiences and skills to lift up other graduates, and strengthen your alma mater for the classes of Nebraska students who will walk this campus in the years to come. Being an engaged alumnus is just the next chapter in your story here. Your days as a student are over, but you're part of the Husker family for life. Once again, congratulations, and go Big Red.
Thank you, Shelley. So graduates, this is the last time I'll ask you to do this. If you would please stand one more time, and I will not ask you to stand up again. Graduates, in just a moment, I will ask you to move your tassel on the mortarboard from the right side to the left. This symbolic gesture will identify you as a University of Nebraska graduate. But before I do that, as Chancellor, I'd like to offer just a final word to your parents and to family members who are gathered. To the parents and members of the family, I know that as you bear witness this afternoon to this amazing experience in your graduate's life, you are likely filled with emotions, excitement, happiness, wonder, and anticipation about their future. But perhaps you are also feeling just a little bit of something down deep in your spirit as you relive every moment of their lives, from the day that you brought them home from the hospital, all of the homework assignments, all the drives to practice, all the things that you had to do to get them through elementary school and middle school and high school, and now through the University of Nebraska. You realize that few things will ever be the same, that nothing is going to be like it was. Your son or daughter, your family member, is truly turning the page in their own lives, and they are boldly embracing all of life's adventures that await them. But here's the good news. I want you to know that as graduates of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, they have been well prepared to thrive. As proud as you are of your student today, you will have many, many more opportunities to be equally proud. While the way forward is new and may seem scary, I hope that you will take comfort and have peace and rest in knowing that your student can tackle all that lies before them, made possible because of their education here at Nebraska, and because you, their parents and loved ones, will be with them every step of the way, just as you have always been. To our graduates, we salute you this afternoon. We look forward to the great things that you will accomplish while applying your education to make the world a better place. We thank you for making the university better, and we are proud of you, and we are proud of your accomplishments. We hope that the pride that we have in you is reciprocal, and that wherever you go, you are eager to proclaim that you are a graduate of the University of Nebraska. At this time, graduates, I would ask you to move your tassel from the right to the left as we salute you as graduates of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. At this time, I would ask the platform party to rise. Family and friends, please remain seated until the recessional has been completed. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the May commencement exercises at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.